Welcome, my friends. Get ready for another one. Now, finally got the last DLC with this game that I was missing, which is a mystery. I know I've pretty much done all of the races and fights around here. Never failed a fight before. I don't think I ever will, but not time to do some mystery solving. Whoopsies.
Oh dear. This is going very badly, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It certainly doesn't have the makings of a ripping good novel.
What happened here?
Ah, the charming and delightful Fry twins.
Have we met?
Mr. Raymond knows everyone. He knows everything about this city. He writes it all up in his books.
I'm Henry Raymond, writer of third-rate lurid stories. Penny dreadfuls, if you will. And this is little Artie.
Mr. Raymond takes real murders and makes them so awfully exciting. The guilty always get caught.
There's one unfolding just here. Perhaps one of you would like to try your hand in solving it.
Sure. I have a lot of practice. I have a lot of
I
practice.
do find crime so delightfully entertaining, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, solving crimes, of course. Finding a solution is exhilarating.
They're a rough bunch, but someone has to keep the kids in line. I just wish the grown-ups would quit fighting each other. I arrived to find the foreman dead, and the lad Dooley with bloody hands. No one's been able to find the murder weapon and arrest the murderer. Could you sort it out quickly? It's holding up the work.
No, I could have went this direction. I don't know why I went all the way around.
He's my brother. He don't like to work hard, so one of the workers give him a thrashing. I tried to stop it, and he stops hitting Buck and starts hitting me. He knocks me to the ground and give me a kick. I find
Who's
the
he?
work knife under me and grab it. I lift my hands to protect myself, and he knocks me out with a punch. Later on, I wakes up, and the man's lying there, dead.
I was standing there, having a think, when a fella come at me and give me a thumping. Dooley tries to stop him and he thrashes Dooley. I run out to find help. When I come back, the man's lying dead and there's Dooley holding a knife. Please don't arrest him.
Hmm.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
That's Dooley's knife, all right. He never lent it to nobody.
That doesn't sound good. That sounds like the kid got into a little scruff. And, it definitely didn't go well for him. Alright, if this child was taking a beating, then,
Me? No.
No, not so quickly. You have indeed solved this murder, according to the facts at hand. However, Artie, what advice would you give?
I would encourage you to look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
Try again. Use your powers to peer more deeply and see what you can discover.
oh, they did that on purpose?
Try to establish a motive. Which suspects had the opportunity to kill him?
Footprints. Traces of coal, medium size. Knife, 2 sets of fingerprints. Got it. Which means...
Suspects had the opportunity to kill him.
The fumes can be a bit much in the brewery. When the men work in there, they wear bandanas. Wilkins wasn't the type to beat the children. On the contrary, he was forever getting in fights, trying to stop that sort of thing.
Well, if these are the only people I can interrogate... I'm gonna see where these tracks lead.
Me and Wilkins was working out here. We heard screaming. Wilkins went to see what it was about and never come back. I went to see for myself, and there he was, dead. I didn't stick around. Somebody might think I'd done it. The strange thing is, Wilkins weren't wearing no bandana when I was talking to him. Only the workmen in the brewery wear bandanas. You should talk to Morris there.
Okay.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
The imprint of a large worker's.
I don't much know who smokes here. Maybe Taylor? Cigarette might be his. Well, I was inside the brewery all day. I wear me bandana in there. Man has to, what with all the smells and fumes.
Okay. Don't trust.
I quit smoking months ago. You know, I saw somebody from the brewery having a smoke this morning. Didn't see who it was, though.
Of course you did. Gonna go back and forth, I guess.
Well, like I said, I was inside. Didn't get a chance to come out to smoke. Colton left, though. You can talk to him. He's worked...
Holden, you said? Okay. Loading area, got it. You look like you could have big boots.
I wonder if someone could tell me more
Look for
about
more
this.
clues.
I don't smoke. Never did. Oh, very well. So I do smoke now and then. What's the matter?
If you lied about that.
I was having a chat with one of the others when I heard a commotion and ran in there to find Wilkins dead. Poor bloke. Killed by that filthy little bastard that we feed and pay.
He's lying.
I should be foreman here. Wilkins coddled the boys like a mother hen. He come along and
Yep.
stops me giving the boys a beating.
That was much more difficult than it initially appeared. Well done.
Yeah, take him away, man. Take him away. Oh. Another one right here. I forgot it's a grasshopper I'm standing on right here. Oh my god, there's 3 mysteries in the city of London. That makes sense though. Where am I going? Do I not have it marked? I thought I did. Thank you. Imagine if this is the way everybody got her. To be honest, I think a lot of people will be running into each other. A lot of people screaming, hey, this is my roof. Everything like that. Oh, we're starting that again. Gonna go, yep, you are. Don't know why it does it. It does. Alright, let's see what this is about. This is good money, too. Decent money at the very least.
A tragedy in the park.
Tragedy in the park. A tragedy, you say? A young woman with identifying papers stabbed many times in a highly violent manner. Wounds indicate a left-handed attacker. Left-handed, huh? A small paper packet containing powdered medication, stamped Dr. Trevor Alton with an
I believe I
address.
should re-interrogate a suspect.
You haven't interrogated him the first time. That brutal left-handed attacker, I gotta remember that. 10 a.m. Trevor Park, noon. Wait. 10 a.m. Trevor at the park.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
The Trevor. How did these guys start walking in here? It is a standard kitchen knife. murder weapon knife, but it's a standard kitchen knife. I could go to Dr. Alton's office. I'll definitely see people there that can get me more information.
So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will. I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but increasingly began to stop by socially.
Okay. That guy is having the time of his life.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients.
Of course you don't. But okay. A bunch of clues here. I want to make sure I scan the first floor for anything that could be of use. You guys see that guy in the left corner? Hold on. Crazy. Dear Miss Knight, I would ask you to please suspend Mr. Shelby's prescription. This note, as well as all medical entries in the office, appear to be written by a right-handed man. Right-handed writing. Okay. I need to find somebody who's a left hand. Miss Brown came to see me, oppressed by grave anxiety concerning her recent engagement. This was not a medical concern, but nevertheless I prescribed a mild sedative. However, she has since embarked on an irregular... with somebody... who is the person she went on a relationship for. That's the biggest suspect right now. Since using the treatment, Mrs. Shelby has overcome his paralyzing timidity with astonishing success. However, I got a hair in my mouth. However, owing to the effects I've seen... Where'd it go? I don't know. I can find it. I don't know where I'm at. I feel obliged to terminate Mr. Shelby's use altogether.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I have to continue going up. Hold on, Dr. Trevor. Because you have a cut cheek? I saw that before I left. Doctor, I do hope that our professional relationship does not preclude a closer rapport. Yours most sincerely, Miss Claire Knight. I'm starting to feel like Claire might be a suspect. He consumes far more than the prescribed dosage and is constantly demanding more. In addition, he's become alarmingly aggressive, going so far as to assault me physically. Furthermore, he has recklessly seduced several women over the past few weeks. I found all the clues. Now I just need to talk to everybody. Let's talk about Prudence.
God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning.
It's got to be Claire.
That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet. You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited.
I don't think it's Claire. If Claire was writing all that, then she's right-handed, so that would not make sense. That's the problem, though. Because all the signs are pointing to her.
I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
Hey.
Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch.
Alright. I mean, the only person that has a motive, Claire. That is the only person that has a motive against her. Because it seems like Claire wants to build a relationship with her. But Prudence was getting in the way. Hold on, before I talk to you, there's something I figure out.
Right, I'll kick your ass.
Dearest Gilbert, I have something of the utmost importance to tell you. I shall call tomorrow at noon. Please, dear Gilbert. Know that whatever I have to say was old. He was.
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement.
She is, but she's not. Well, she's not anymore technically, but it's
Prudence
broken
has
up.
been so distant lately. I believe she has a misplaced affection for her doctor, the cad. I would make a much more appropriate husband, and the wedding is planned.
He doesn't really have a motive to kill. To murderize Prudence. So I don't know. Does not have a motive, which is like the only person that has a motive as of right now is frickin' Claire. Only person. Because that was who she was supposed to be engaged with. And then the doctor is who was going to propose to her. Claire. But the thing that's killing me right now is that everything was written in the right hand. And I'm pretty sure she wrote those. But I could be wrong on that. And if I'm wrong on that, then great. Because that means that it was her and I'm calling her out for bullshit. Dearest Trevor, I must tell you that this evening something unsettling occurred after our tee in the park. I set off for home, all the while thinking of you, but suddenly a young woman appeared and began straight. But it was so terribly unsettling, but now I see that it is too late to post this. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Things are starting to lead more and more to her. I hold Gilbert. I can't say all of it entails. I've seen so little of the doctor. Attempt to call my nurse, cause doctor. I'll take mine. Yep. Oh. Alton. Yeah, she planned to do a swift, sharp burn. That woman is Claire. There's no way it's fucking not. I'm wrong about this. Oh?
I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to this street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him alone, or I'll give her what for. He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't have him. You ask him yourself, he lives just that way.
I'll come back to you. Since there's another place, I will come back to you. But she would like Dr. Alton, so why would she care about... Okay. There's 7 clues here. Written by a left-handed man. Written by a right-handed man. Baxter's house. She means nothing to you. You are a monster of my own making. You are nothing but a burden to me, a pathetic, sniveling burden. If only I could get rid of you. Is he talking about the woman, Lulu? Ooh.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
One of the kitchen knives is missing. Oh, Baxter. Can't extinguish, so I extinguish hers. Yep. Go back to... So it's a man.
Simple as that.
Yep, someone can still talk to me over here, so that's good. Claire.
That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well.
Okay, so that's Mr. Shell? Wait a second. Where the hell is Baxter again? Gilbert Higgins.
I've never heard of such a man.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I do?
I've just lost my life's love.
Damn it. Fuck. Thought it was him. Who's Baxter? I haven't met a Baxter, have I? I don't know who Baxter is. This is interesting. Enjoying some Cheez-Its? I'm hungry. Oh. Can I look? Okay, yep. Well, but Baxter isn't there. It's that other woman was after him. Was Baxter the doctor? I have half a mind to accuse the doctor. Because he said, if I can't have her, nobody can. However, hold on. He has an appointment with Trevor. But it looks like Dr. Alton is right-handed. So I'm like, wait. Baxter. Who is Baxter? Like, I haven't met him. What if Mr. Shelby has two personalities? You know? Hold on, where am I going? What if Mr. Shelby has two personalities? Honestly, it's not too far-fetched.
I may have some problems, but brutally murdering...
Damn it. Oh, who's Baxter? Right-handed man. There's no way. It's not Claire, is it? I'm about to get like no rewards.
An unfortunate incident. Oh God, it's true. I couldn't help myself. The powder unleashed a creature within me. He seduced the innocent Prudence and then killed her to prevent us from marrying. It's too horrible.
I knew something was amiss with the medical powder, but didn't understand until you found those papers. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Up to the clink with you.
The doctor the whole time. Crazy. Oh, there's one down here. Get that off of my screen. Excuse me. I'm just choking here. Oh, shoot. Oh. Alright, let's see. It's crazy with that powder that man had an alter ego. I was expecting his patient to be honest. Not him himself. Let's just show you though, expect the unexpected. Ma'am, are you good? Ma'am, that carriage just flew out of nowhere.
There you are. This could be interesting. There's no shortage of firearms in this neighborhood.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry, timing, and human nature.
There may be a penny dreadful in it. Look into it, won't you?
Mm-hmm. Oh. So what we got? Lewis Prescott, killed by a single bullet that entered his chest, passed directly through his heart, and exited from his back. What's your name, Lewis? Alright, Lewis. Let's see who has a vendetta against you. The banner for the 11th Regiment of Foot marked Gold Coast Ashanti campaign.
I should return and find out about this.
There's early. Oh, hold on. Spread in a way that indicates the direction of the bullet. Yeah, that makes sense. Empty munitions crate, clearly marked. Prescott munitions, number 408. Huh? Lodge exactly below the numeral 12. Okay.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Munitions factory bullet hole. Hexagonal bullet. Mmm. It would only make sense that the one from the window hit him. Maybe. Maybe. I'm thinking the one from the window would have hit. I know the crates are empty. Oh, I haven't seen this. A single white feather, huh?
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Mm-hmm. Alright, sure.
He was a good man. Very honourable. I'm proud to have served under Colonel Prescott in the 11th Foot Gold Coast, Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Prescott put that up in memory of the time he led a sortie across the Pra River to outflank Ashanti warriors. Things turned out badly that day. Horrific. We lost several of our comrades. Prescott wanted us to remember them. Bullet hole in the clock. That's a new one. It could have already been there when I arrived at noon. Or maybe it was the second shot I heard.
You heard 2 shots, huh?
I was on my way here. Heard 2 shots I did. Right at the stroke of noon.
Apparently they put the clock there while doing some repairs. It still runs, I notice.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can gather, Prescott was shot almost exactly at 12 o'clock noon. When Colonel Prescott retired from the army, he used his connections and started this munitions factory. He wanted the men that served with him to have work when they left the army.
Mm-hmm.
The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have gone astray through the wooden fence. Hit Mr. Prescott smack in the chest. Bloody unlucky for all concerned. The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have gone astray through the wooden fence. Hit Mr. Prescott smack in the chest.
The bullet didn't come from the wooden fence, though. It came from over it. It came from this window. And made by the orphans. Well, that is there. The bullet came from on top. Literally from right there. That wouldn't make sense. Oh. Mm-hmm. That does not line up. I will in a second. I'll follow that lead in just a second. What's this? Oh, okay. Huh? Oh. Then that would hit it. The only one that could really hit him is the one that comes from the window.
We stood right there on a mark and shot the target. I went to shoot, but there was a loud bang. I was surprised and missed the target completely. It wasn't me who killed the man. I'm no murderer. We found a revolver underneath the lumberyard window. Don't know where it came from.
It was definitely from the window. Whoever shot from the window is definitely the killer. Fact is, I don't know who shot from the window. Hello, guys.
Saw him each morning as I drove by. Seemed like a good sort. We lost the entire barrel of beer, damn it. I heard 2 loud bangs, but thought
It's not
nothing
you.
of it. Later, I found a bullet hole in a barrel. Imagine that, a bullet hole. My lad Samuel might know more. He's around back, tossing trash in the river. The poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago. He's in a bad way, has some sort of malady. Rides in the back while I make deliveries. Hard worker, very determined.
Alright.
I just drop off beer. Don't pay much attention to people along the way. There was an hole in a barrel. I've got no explanation for that.
Don't really want to tell me much, do you, Samuel?
I should return and find out about this.
Samuel, you are being a little more... You're a little more of a person that I believe has done this. Samuel, you're getting a little more guilty by the second. So the orphan hit the barrel. Samuel, I already want to... Samuel, I already want to accuse you. Maybe that's just me jumping the gun, but I already want to accuse you, my guy.
That's for some sickness I picked up a while ago. Can't remember the name of it.
Damn it, Samuel. I'm almost positive it's you. That's fine. I already found all the clues here. Okay. So, this guy would definitely hit him in the chest, as well as the clock. You, sir.
Him and me like to insult each other. I was a lieutenant under his command in Africa. I love the army. No one questions you when you wear a uniform. Anyways, every morning when he arrived, we'd call out and joke with each other. Yeah, Well, Prescott led a flanking sortie that went wrong. Lots of casualties. Some men called the colonel a coward, but it were really just bad luck. Anyway, he resigned. To make amends, he offered work at his factory whenever one of us left the army.
I don't think it would be. Wouldn't he have seen the shooter? Or am I fucking nuts? He should have seen the shooter at least. Because I don't think this shot would have. Although I also don't know where I can go from. Because I know the 3-bullet trail. I know there's no impact. You wanna know why there's no impact? Because it hit a freaking barrel. Exactly. It is the person from that. Anything back at this barrel depot that I need to know about? No, I guess. Already found all the fucking clues. I didn't mean to up top. I already talked with you with everything. I've talked with everything. Of course, there's nothing here. You guys don't have anything more to say, right? No, you would have told me. Wait.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
No. Okay. Sir.
I admit it. I sell stolen rifles and pistols. all very hush-hush, black market. I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I used that gun this morning for Prescott's challenge. It's the only Whitworth we have. I'd never sell it. I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shot. I missed just slow. No one witnessed it. It was too early in the morning.
You were the only one.
Me? I couldn't have shot him from the attic at that angle. I only shot a clock.
You were the only one that could have hit him. What? Because the kid definitely didn't. Sir, you are the only... There's one other person that it could have been. One person that it could have been. If it's not him, this is crazy.
That's for sums. His goddamn cowardice in Africa got me best friends killed. He should have faced a firing squad.
Very good sleuthing on your part. It's a miracle anyone survived, what with all those bullets whizzing about.
Up to the clink with you.
I shoot people all the time. Probably shouldn't say that to a child. What am I doing? Ooh, there's two more. One right there and one right there. Both of these are pretty good for money-wise. If I accuse the right person. I haven't gotten it on my first try. For a couple tries now. Oh my God. I was like, please leap of faith. That would scare me every time. What if I didn't flip right? I'm dead. If I'm hitting that at that kind of speed, you can't tell me I'm living that. So I should probably just take a carriage. To be honest, as much as I like this travel, and it's nice to get around this way, probably should take a carriage. What just happened? I'm gonna borrow this carriage. Thank you, sir. Oh, shoot. Cool. My train safe is nearly full. Actually, can I get any gang credits? Probably. I'm about to be getting a lot more money in there. Stop it. There you go on. Of the missing detective? Not somebody who was murderized? The missing?
Ah, This is one that's most promising.
Mm-hmm.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
All right. Cool. Let's get down to business.
What's a good word?
He's a friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town.
Uh-huh.
We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
A little rude.
Where the hell did he get to then?
An odd sort of detective who gets lost.
Yeah. A sack of manure for plants. Examination shows the small bits of bone are within one to be a human knuckle.
I should go back and ask about this.
Let me get all the clues. Cross of some sort, huh? Okay. Made of soft brushed leather, decorated with diamond-shaped holes.
I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work.
Huh?
In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go.
Fair, it's never happened to you. That seems that seems fishy. No.
George delivers that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow.
Oh! George does?
Sweet boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
I think he's trying to make sure people don't catch on to his trail. I think George is the culprit.
Vanish. It is mysterious. An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around.
George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
I think he's going to be arrested today. George is my #1 suspect as of right now. The meat smells a
That's
little
unusual.
odd. It is. I'm guessing the meat smells like human flesh. Bills paid, several from George for meat delivered. Good deal from George. There are so many signs pointing to George. At this point, I'm like, if it's not George, there's something wrong.
George delivers meat for my pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from the local butcher shop.
Okay.
I'm told that some people have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it.
Right now, George is the
He was in
#1
here asking
suspect.
about missing people. Bought a meat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber.
Okay. Butcher shop is right over here. And John.
George? I don't know any George. I pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off. You mean the annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off.
You don't seem like the person to murder. Alright. So, it is definitely George. I mean... Every time I've been like, it's this man, it's been wrong. But George, it is pointing to him in every sort of way. I would find it almost impossible
Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy. He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while. He came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction.
Okay. The diamond-shaped. Flower shop, woman's jacket decorated with diamond-shaped holes. Several from George. I mean, now I want to say that the leather worker, unless he himself goes up, like, there's more evidence pointing to George than there is him, but then that also could mean that he's just trying to move the trail from him. Oh boy.
I should go back and ask about this.
Can figure it out. Sharpened barber's razors.
George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop a question. I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave. Yeah, I gave him a trim. He asked no-ended questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was. You're right.
Oh.
Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine.
Green Celtic cross. Following these footprints. I need to know where this frickin' George went. Be upstairs.
Oh. Don't believe me eyes. Who gave you... You win, you win! Just don't hurt me anymore! Don't hurt me!
George's house ledger. List of drop-offs.
Who gave you permission to enter? I didn't mean anything by it, please! What your gun?
Need to go a little higher. Is this what I just heard? George. Leather worker? Leather worker?
didn't think they'd get John killed.
Because I heard him die.
Right away.
Based on the evidence that I have collected, outside of George, do you think it's the detective's friend? That honestly... Williamson, I know George, but that wouldn't make sense. Did, Ledger... Okay, so I don't see the pickups. I don't think it's Tobias. Then who would it be? Like, this is crazy. None of them seem like they would do it. None of them have a motive. They may just tolerate George, like they don't necessarily like him, but where did I find that bag? In the flower shop. I wonder if it's Steven. I have no clue who this is. Like, not even the slightest clue. Like, I know what clues I have. I know everything else. It's just... the diamond-shaped hole points to the leather. But it's not him.
It was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They got parceled out to the baker, the florist, and me.
Oh.
You very cleverly puzzled that one out. A
I
very
thought I
unpleasant
was
one.
thinking too
Perfect
into
for
it.
one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
I was thinking way too, like, too hard for that. So I was sitting here thinking, like, there's no way it's that easy. There's no way it's just the butcher. Or not the butcher, the leather worker. Oh, I'm going wrong way. Wrong way. This way.
Slowly now.
I'm drifting through carriages. Hey, Copper. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Nothing at all. Alright, let's see what this one's about. Let's see if I can get this one on my first try too, like the last one. Maybe I shouldn't think too hard in things.
Easy.
Boys.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales.
Makes sense.
My name will soon be known across the nation.
Alright, so apparently he's died twice. Interesting. Is he resuscitated and then just died again? Like, what's happening? Nope. Down here. Must be down below. Having been in a terrible struggle, there's a deep cut to the forehead that appears to be surgical. The cut goes into the skull itself. Appears to be surgical, huh?
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again. He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean?
Yeah, that's a clue.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning for the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
But he came back? Interesting. My dearest love, I do not understand your father's antipathy towards me. Don't know if I said that word right. I feared that he will take steps to disrupt our engagement. Please obtain his assurances that no matter if you marry me or no, he will render you your due when time comes. Betrothed, Virginia. Okay? This. There's just something could be hidden in it. What's hidden? Just not gonna. Alright. There's 4 more clues here. I see 4 up here. An open wooden crate shipped from within London. It is clearly marked to be opened only by Professor Bing. Personal.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Curled up and dead. Wait, hold on a second. That spider's actually huge. What in the world did they have here? Not quite a huntsman spider, but that spider's huge. A recent letter to Professor Bing from his attorney. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discard the marriage of your son with the young lady in question, and an annual allowance that will be suspended in the event of such a marriage should serve the purpose. If, as you suspect, she is driven by love of money, such a provision should considerably dampen her ardor for your son.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Bing's home. Letter from colleague. Esteemed Professor Bing, my research trip has been a great success. I've been able to verify personally several of the unusual. Once again, I am humbled Professor Silas.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Interesting. Definitely asking questions. They are getting all the questions.
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders. He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
It's supposed to be opened by himself.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad. This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
So far, she's my biggest suspect, but we'll see. It's definitely not the son. The son is completely... no. If it's the son... again, I say it, this is why I'm not a detective. Actually, know how far these things... actually, they're not that far. I feel like I'd fall out of those. If I ever, like, drove one of those in real life. Probably would fall out. Alright, let me find the clues real quick, and then I'll talk to you guys about everything. So, a lace handkerchief with red embroidery. Okay. A suspicious, nondescript receipt for £7. Fine. Treatise by Professor Wilson on the topic of an unusual Bolivian spider. One passage notes that the venom produces a state resembling death. So, and some use the venom during the rite of passage, in which imitate boys experience a symbiotic death lasting 2 or 3 days. So that's how he had 2 deaths. Somebody put the spider to where it bit him, played it off as a heart attack. So whoever did that is the killer. Yeah, I'm guessing he wanted to play it off as a heart attack, and then he probably, like, woke up earlier than expected, and then he tried to kill him. Yeah.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm figuring shit out. Labeled arachnid harpodactyl.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Hey, guess who? Tribal map. Jackal. Now, I wonder, she opened the box, right? I don't know.
I believe I should reinterrogate a suspect.
Right there. Hold on, before I interrogate you. There's one more thing I need to look at. Yo. So somebody used the spider to fake his death. Somebody tried to kill him for real.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
And it's not you. You seem too happy to just do his studies.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired. I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that.
But it happened to be found.
Assistant Virginia. My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made? I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you in the slightest. I do not trust you in the absolute slightest. Virginia, as of right now, is probably suspect number one. Let's see here. An old worn coat for last night's transaction. Get down. The lock is broken. The door is ajar. Professor Bing's casket is empty.
I should go back and ask about what I've heard.
Of course, Professor Bing's casket was empty. A lace handkerchief with red embroidery. And I found that near, oh wait, Virginia. That woman is nothing. £7 sterling.
I should return and find out about this.
She talked about the receipt.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging. I saw the son lock the tomb myself. Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. The man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrel just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see.
Virginia would also
Some fella
know
come by and carted the old
surgical
professor
stuff
off.
because he's the assistant of the
Till
professor
I can
there.
still see the tracks. It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
Virginia is the top suspect as of right now. Oh, why you guys are running? I mean, that woman is booking it. I wonder if it's that woman then. That would be hilarious. The saw is bloody. Okay. Yep. I'm thinking it's Virginia. It's not Virginia. Wow. I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is. But I would never have suspected this dude. Nope. I would have probably...
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
There's no way it's not him. His glasses were found at the place that was doing the ritual.
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire, and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome. Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
That was the cherry on top, is when I found the glasses, because I remembered him saying he was missing his glasses. Oh, there's one right here. I still have a couple things to do this place, but I can go grab this. Do I have enough points? Oh, I do. Cool. Need the last 2 skills to get up the level. I can technically craft them. And the upgrade's crazy. Oh my god. Alright. Let's figure out this next murder mystery. I'm getting better. Last two ones, I figured it out on my first try. However, the last one, that clue was crazy. Why would you leave your glasses at the biggest or most influential scene that I was at? The one that actually was like, alright, yeah, you're the killer. Is arguing? They arguing? Gentlemen, it's okay.
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling. The room was locked. How did the murderer get in and out?
The window, I would assume. Not the window. Interesting. No signs of a struggle. No. This is baffling already. Alright, what do we got here? Letter from Cashin's editor. Byron, you old rogue. Your evisceration of the Aldwych group was delicious. Our readers can't get enough of your clever, bland, delightfully unkind reviews. All the ensembles in town live in fear. Keep up the good work. Okay, common lighting fixture. The light won't turn on. Oh. What if he got, like, poisoned from the air vent? He had to have. He had to have been poisoned or something. Because there's no wounds. There's nothing that... It had to be an internal. My dearest Byron, can't keep abreast of your innumerable affairs, but haven't you time for another little adventure with me? Cast aside your current paramour, I don't know if I'm saying that right, much too working class for you, and join me in Florence, won't you?
I should return and find out about this.
The window is shut, locked from the inside, no signs of a break-in. Cool. So couldn't have come from there. Has to be the air vent. That's the only logical explanation. Publish. The latest effort by the Aldwych Chamber Orchestra must be counted as a fiasco. The woodwinds were discordant and cacophonous, don't know how to say that. Rather than playing, the strings fought with him. Particularly the solo performed by the first violin was a disaster. This gentleman is better equipped to perform in the London sewers. I would advise anyone who is okay, so that's a harsh review. So somebody who has a problem with his review might have done it. He does harsh reviews.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Yeah, no. It's definitely poison from the vent. That's it. There's no way it's not. Now I just have to figure out who would have done it.
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic. A very accomplished man.
Time. Hello, guys. Fulfill several Lord Spectre with the Dove tonight and Australis. Another about the expanded for lack of funds. A series of damning reviews by Linus Critic has stressed all hope of attracting it.
I should go back and ask about this.
These guys were probably the ones that performed. The light won't turn on, of course.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
One more. Labeled basement. Alright. I'll have to go down to the basement.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs.
Okay.
Drove my wife near crazy.
Time.
Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
I don't think it was him.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
I think he used your chems. Yeah, no, I'm...
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened.
This woman's down bad. It wasn't you. I already want to accuse Mr. Golden, but white shavings on the floor appear to be matte wax.
Well, now, I didn't ask about this.
Could be him or Mr. Henman. Just because I know that he was sleeping with the caretaker's wife. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Nothing really here that,
I worked very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
Starting to lean towards the caretaker.
ask about this.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights, shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could.
Do you know what happened
I'm in
with
charge
your
of
wife
the
and
running
him?
and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement. I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back.
Okay. This isn't a basement. A coal gas tank that supplies gas to all the rooms in the building.
I should go back and ask about this.
Various chemical opponents. I think it's the caretaker.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow. I never had any problem with the man. What? With my wife? That bastard.
Ah. I could have sworn it was him. Well, actually. There's no... You could make it look like he... To the chemist.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat. Ah, yes, be...
So, she cracked a window open, right? He has a window open. It's either this guy or the other guy. It's one of the two.
I was down in the cellar fiddling with my experiment.
Then it's the musician. Damn it.
He destroyed an entire orchestra. All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or
I was doing good, too.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Damn.
Up to the
Shucks.
with you.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I've already done the 2 up there. There's still one. Oh, yep. Beacon of the Devil. There's not really an easy... Yeah, I just go here, grab a cart, or grab a carriage, and just ride my way over.
Everything you need to survive the...
Should refill my shit. Just to do it.
Thanks for your business.
There's no cops around here, right? Yeah, no. Well, duh, it's illegal, but I'm sorry. This is what's happening. Okay?
There you go.
Gotta get to solving mysteries and accusing the wrong people over and over again. To be honest, he didn't know about his wife. So the only one with a motive was the musician. So probably should have went with him first. But, you know, I don't really think about things.
That's it.
Gonna leave this carriage here in the middle of the street, you know.
Think of that. Crushed by a crate. The most hated man in London.
Can you imagine achieving such a title? One day my brilliance will bring me similar recognition.
Mr. Raymond, what are you talking about?
It's of no consequence. What's important is that this man was hated by many, but delivered the fatal blow.
Hated by everyone? Oh boy. The body has been crushed by a crate. A close inspection reveals other anomalies. A puncture wound to the gut, a bullet wound in the back, and the victim's skin has an odd green color along the with yellowing around the eyes. The inspection of the bullet wound indicates that such a wound would cause death in 12 minutes. Okay. What the hell? Listed daily activities, pharmacy, pub, Apple. Okay. Pocket watch, broken pocket watch, inscribed John Ashton, stopped at 1:17 precisely. What did that journal say again? Oh. Appears to have fallen from overhead crane onto Ashton. I feel like that delivered the final blow. Whoever threw the crate on him. This one's going to be interesting.
I know the man. He's hated by everyone. Surprisingly, it's not clear what killed him. I find multiple wounds. No need to send many people to jail for killing such a terrible man. What say you only arrest the single person who actually caused his death? He appears to have been stabbed with a perforating weapon, perhaps a spike of some kind. There would be bleeding and it would affect motor control right away, but death wouldn't come for another 6 minutes. I suspect that there is at least one deadly toxin in his system.
I feel like it's whoever threw the crate.
Maybe two.
I should go back and ask about this.
Ooh.
I should go back and ask about this.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see what these guys have to say.
The man's a right bastard. I hope he's smouldering in hell. I'm not a crane operator. I wouldn't know how to work that. My best chum is maimed for life, and Ashton didn't care a fig. He deserved what happened. Beyond that, I'm mum.
Not you.
He owned this site and paid us. We all hated him because he looked for any excuse to cheat us out of our wages. I didn't hate him any more or less than my mates. It's difficult to work properly. You'd have to know what you're doing to drop it at just the right moment. That's around the time I'm given a few minutes to eat something. About then I would have been buying myself an apple at the stand down the street. Eddie? Yeah, I taught him how to work the crane a few days ago.
Eddie, you know how to work the crane? I want to accuse him right now. Well, I don't know if actually the crate killed him. It might have been the poison in the system. But I don't know how long it would take the poison kill him. If the puncture wound would have been 6 minutes, I don't think it's the puncture wound. Like, what's happening? The inside of the apple is oddly pink. Died right before 17.
He's my husband. Each day I bring him the household expenses just after he eats his apple. I also brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony, the one with the special scepter. Of course, he wasn't going to take me along.
I don't think it was the wife.
He stopped by here every day at the exact same time. He'd buy an apple and try to cheat me out of tuppence. But then most folks do that. Yeah, that sounds right. Came by for an apple. He was here when we heard the crate hit the ground.
Well, I can't accuse. I'm not entirely sure who it is yet. Eddie was the one that dropped the crate. I know that for a fact, but I don't... The puncture wound should have happened a lot later than this, though. Around the apple stand.
I saw them.
They wouldn't behave like that.
He said that he felt like he was
One
Now that I've seen
chamber is
this, I
empty.
should ask more questions.
He's mad.
It's odd, I'll grant you.
Injury brought to a halt. Apparently sabotage has destroyed machinery.
Blind luck.
He's gonna get someone killed.
He nearly did already. I can't believe.
Ashton stops in front of this pub every afternoon to check on business rumours. Something of a bastard, Ashton. Told me he had a bit of jam on the side, if you know what I mean. Wife didn't know about it. Well, the bit of jam wants out, but he won't let her. That's the sort of fellow we're speaking of. That was Ashton's doing. The man had it in for me. He paid workers to wreck my machines. Cost me a fortune. As long as he was around, I'd never prosper.
As a matter of fact, I do carry a revolver at all times. It can be a dangerous neighborhood for a wealthy fella such as myself. This proves nothing.
You are a huge suspect right now. Especially when you're panicking and say, this proves nothing. Nuh-uh, you looking really guilty. Dressed to torn, my dear brother, I have recently made a most upsetting discovery. A man who forced the foreclosure of the family farm was none other than John Ashton. Very client, his behavior in this affair is beyond indecent. Both father and mother are reduced to penury. You and I both must contribute all we can, although we each, very least, must...
I should return and find out about this.
contains warning not to be ingested. Chemical in a blue in colors listed causing erratic mood. Pinkish color. I don't... Definitely... Okay, so definitely he got shot. But... Pretty sure he said the puncture... Here. I need to at least get one more clue. Around here. Not upstairs, is it? Oh, it's right there. Prescription. With a few remaining blue pills, he must have dropped it along the way. He's not having erratic movement. But also, he didn't eat the apple. It also said erratic movement, too.
He's been coming to me for years. He arrives precisely at 1 o'clock and leaves 2 minutes later. He takes a bluish medication every day and prefers that I administer it. Mary is a trusted assistant. As far as I know, she's completely above board. Today, she swept the shop and prepared some medications. She also fetched herself an apple from the apple stand. This really is none of your business. He came to me for his blue medication. I gave him blue medication.
I see him here every day. He can be unpleasant, but I don't really know him.
No reason for you to kill him. So, he's walking along, buys the medicine. Doctor does nothing to him. Comes around here. He's tired of everything. Shoots him. Stumbles. Okay, so no, he doesn't shoot him right there. He shoots him from right here. That's 108. We go keep walking. He got shot. He keeps going. Don't know why he keeps going instead of asking for help for the bullet wound. He takes apples. The apple has the pink stuff in it. Which, if I remember, agrees that Frank bought an apple at about the time the crate hit the ground. Why is the crate on top of him, then? That makes no sense. Oddly pink, yep. What does the pinkish color say? After an additional 9 minutes, causing erratic movement after 2, death after an additional 9. Causes irrational movement. He took a bite. 2 minutes later, he starts to move irrational. 14. Crate falls on him. 17 broken washed. But that's way... He had to. It's either the crate falling on him or the bite of the poison apple. He didn't die by the bullet wound. Would indicate that such a wound caused death in 12 minutes. When did he do it? That might be it. What? Because this is 114? I think it's him. The pub guy. 114. If it's like 102 when he got shot. No, it's 108. So it's not him. B117.
Girl who works at the pharmacy? Yeah, she slipped me an extra threepence. She had a special app just for Mr. Ashton. I gave him that one when he come by. Mr. Ashton did look strange-like, eyes all yellowish, and then he turned pale after he bit into the apple. Almost green, really.
I think it's the woman at the pharmacy. Gonna accuse her. She slipped him the apple. And I think it's the poison that did him in.
Quite right. I asked the apple seller to give him a special apple. Is that a crime? He was a horrid man. That's all I have to say. I'm not that clever with poisons. It's pure luck that I'm the one that killed him.
Damn it. It's not pure luck. Not pure luck at all.
I often tie up my hair around a knitting needle. What business is it of yours? Very well. I found out about his dalliance with that girl from the pharmacy. It's not the first. Divorce is all but impossible given his influence with the clergy. I'll be the toast of the town.
A very unpleasant fellow. But what was that business about a knighthood ceremony?
Up to the clink with you.
In any case, Mr. Raymond will have a story for Perlock Publishing.
Yep. How did I know it was her? I just thought she was the one to poison the apple right before. She knew about his whereabouts, so... It was an educated guess. I wasn't entirely sure, I just went for it. And it worked in my favor. Oh, the next one's down here, huh? There's only one mystery down. Still don't have those two chests. Down there. Alright, let's see how this goes. Next stop, murder.
Hey! Someone help! Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Alright, let's see what we're working with. Male body dressed in the manner of a wealthy businessman. He is wearing only one shoe. The man has sustained multiple fractures, indicating a fall from a great height. There's no identifying documents, so I'm guessing he fell from up there. Or up there. Possibly. Dead mark. I'll have to look into that. A rich man's coat with the name sewed in the lining, Matthew Kitchen.
I didn't ask about this.
Got anything? Impact. Oh, whoa, there's something up here. A broken silver watch. The hands have stopped just after
I should
midnight.
return and find out about this.
The death?
I heard a splash, and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows, dead as a mackerel.
Okay, so he got pushed off the train tracks.
I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I? No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work.
Nope.
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
The midnight train? That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry, it might still be there.
Okay. Definitely not him. Definitely not him, indeed. How far is the train station? Oh. Alright, I didn't expect it to be so far. I might frickin' grab a carriage. I just slammed this frickin' horse's head into that. I'm so sorry, horsey.
Easy now.
Drifting. Drifting away. Alright.
Come on! Move it! Faster! Yeah! Easy, easy.
This has got to be the train station right here. Yeah, it is. Alright. Somebody on the train pushed him over. Don't know who yet. My job to figure it out.
You better hurry. It's leaving right now.
Come take a look!
I'll leave. Oh, looks like we're on the move. Cool. Alright, I'll look at the sleeper 2 passenger. It's one of these guys.
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper. The rich fella, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him?
It's not you. Now, hold on, was there any clues in that carriage? There is. Contains a letter. How it goes, Viv. Hook any more fish. It's a lovely clapper.
Now
Okay,
that I've
no.
seen this, I should ask more questions.
Her? Why? No, come to the restaurant carriage
I should
quickly.
return and find out about this.
Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It
that said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolf's man were there, and they were both drunk. Oh, all right. I flirt with rich...
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes, and the barman slips them a Mickey. I take them back to my sleeper, and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and hand me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note.
Okay. I don't think it was her still.
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with them. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car.
Hello, how are you doing? I didn't hear exactly what you said.
Tired, even though he'd only had one drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman.
Okay.
Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But a young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30,
oh, nice. Cool.
Killian and her left together.
I'm currently playing through all the Assassin's Creed games. I played, or at least all the main ones. I am currently on sequence 4 at the moment. I'm kind of just collecting everything and going around and doing all the side stuff at the moment. Because if I don't do that, my brain hurts. Anyway, I don't think it's you that killed him. There is a revolver here, but I don't... The one is missing. Did he get shot and then get pushed off? What sequence is that? Don't be spoiling things for me. What,
I had drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pleasant. Uh-huh.
I
appreciate that.
Tired and came back here to get some sleep.
Yeah, okay, sure you did.
Sam, he's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
Maybe you had Sam do it.
I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the young lady? She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust you. No, thank you. I don't trust him in the slightest. I really don't. No.
He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about.
Wait, hold on.
I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about.
Now I'm not trusting either of them. They both are smelling fishy. Don't get on top of the train. Clue here. Hello. I have no idea where said clue is. Said clue's on top. Yeah, what's up? What's your question? Passenger car shoe caught on the bolt at the top of the carriage. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I can stand here. Is a shoe matching the one found on the victim? Those footprints are definitely not on the train. I'm from the Midwest in the United States. And my fave AC game, as of right now, based on I've played the first 8 as of right now, oh god, to be honest, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really liked Rogue. I really enjoyed Rogue.
The odd thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly. You say someone was thrown from up there? You have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof.
I'm not liking the valet. He's the strong
Vivian had a
fella.
number of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep. Killian was on this trip.
It is. Because not a lot of people choose the game.
Foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like. That one. Clever little minx. She and the barman got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
In the barman. Okay, so I feel like he wasn't tricked up on the top of the car. He was dragged up there. So now I need to get on top again. But where would it be? Black Flag is an incredible game. To be honest, every single one of the games has been good for me. To be honest, I haven't found a bad game, or a game that I haven't enjoyed playing through. The only thing I've really not enjoyed playing through, not really not enjoyed, is probably the early games with the parkour. Because, like, the parkour in those games was abysmal. Small box of sleeping pills that is half empty.
Interrogate a suspect.
Yes, I should. As for this, an article about Matthew Killian's efforts to close an enormous business deal. Yeah, I mean, AC2 wasn't bad. It notes that Killian... Oh, shit, what'd I do? There's a likeness of Killian which matches the victim. Replacing workers with machinery, huh? Exactly what the guy said down below. He wouldn't have done that, because the train was moving. Down with the industrialists, down with the monarchy, revolution is the only way. Okay.
It was a typical evening. As far as I knew, nothing unusual happened until you came aboard with this story of a murder. I was
AC3 is a diamond in the rough. AC3 is a good game.
She thought someone was looking for her. She
Wait.
rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers.
Okay.
Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same.
You're not giving me much to go on, sir. You are not giving me much to go on.
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it. Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep a sedative here behind the bar, yeah? Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman. She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning. Yeah,
I do.
helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
You do the same. Have a good day. So someone I can talk to.
Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in.
I think it's Peter.
Sacked the old crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
I think it's Peter. I think it's Peter. I'm probably wrong.
I gave him what he deserved.
Nope.
The
I was
man
right.
was heartless.
Peter was to blame. He is the culprit. I'm smart.
I believe something larger is afoot. A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Not even freaking near you right now. Get over here. Nice. Which case, the next one is in here. However, I'm not going to go over to that one. I'm going to come down here. Start collecting things over here. Have I done this race yet? Yeah, I completed it. I remember. Alright. Okay. Nope, stop that. I'm trying to head this direction. How much money do I have right now? 8,000? Oh wait. I have to be on the ground. Great. I was getting excited for no freaking reason. Open that chest. Open that chest. Yes. And I can grab this. And I can go grab this chest. There's been a murder! I'm here to save the day. So he won't be at large anymore. Did I do this race? No, I didn't do this race yet. Alright. I can probably grab this, that music box, that, kind of work my way this way. I'll grab that. Damn, I have a lot of money waiting for me. What the hell? Hell yeah. The moolah. Up I go. Is that good enough to collect that? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have a music box up here to collect, though. What the hell did I just bounce off of? I think there might be one on top of this. I'll be honest. I think there's a good chance there could be one on top of one of these areas. I know there's not one right there. There's one right there, though. But oh, that one's higher. Got it. Oh, is this underground? Interesting. I had no idea. This chest is right over here. But I need to figure out how to get to the underground one. Hey! Get you lucky here. I'll get over there eventually. I don't think there's any bad guys in here. Interesting. How much money do I have right now? Inventory, weapons, upgrade, people, upgrades. That's actually a cool looking fucking thing. What the? Bet you upgraded. This is better. Alright. Is up this direction? No. Okay, I'm lost. That was quick. I got lost real quick. All right. As for those chests and whatnot, I will come up there eventually to get them. Okay. Didn't do that either, I think. I could come down and do this race real quick. Just to get it over with. And for sure I'll win, because I'm the greatest racer this world has ever known. I can also grab this chest real quick, since it's right here.
The behavior is quite unbecoming. Really? We'll get you.
What are you talking about? My behavior's fine. Move. Alright, time for race time. I do want to... Okay. Time for a race. And I've got this. Yeah, you won't.
You were the racing type.
Oh, I've been racing all over the place. Nobody's got that racing dog in him except for me.
Here now. Come on! Faster! Come on!
Oh, I'm golden. Already in the lead. Took a sharp turn there, but that's okay. This is a lap race. What do you got? You gotta stay behind him. Nope. You try. Try and mess me up. But you ain't got shit on me. Oh, yep. You're gonna have to go left. Oh, this could be bad. I'm the one in here, not you. Oh, all three of you are gonna get messed up right there. None of you got that dog in him except for me. That's one lap. Or maybe he's got that dog in him. He's getting close. Oh, damn, you hit that? What are you trying to do? Not good enough. There's no way you pushed me out of the way, right? How do you even fit through that, you two? It's gonna be a tie race. I need to do this perfectly. That's the only way I'm winning this, is if I get through that first. Straight up missed. You're so bad. Ooh, one of them got crazy derailed. Oh, if you push me into that carriage, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you and it won't be good. I have a big knife. Nope, you guys can't beat me now. Maybe you can. Nope. Nobody beats me. Nobody beats me. I'm too good. Why, thank you, sir. Thank you. That was easy. Any Hoosers. There is this place I kinda want to clear out. Like, I'll go grab this chest real quick first, since it's still in this sector. I'll catch him eventually. And it's not my job. I have the gun out. I don't shoot many people. I just throw knives at them. Stealthily. Kills me one shot. Easy. Get in the window. Thank you. I was like, please get in the window. Okay. I'll grab these 2 items next. I know the flower is going to be on the ground. I know that for a fact.
I've told you not to leave your work out here, ever. The likes of these anywhere else. You will bring back this to your entire
Flower's right here, right? Oh, it's right here. Oh. What's up top? Cool. I was hoping it wasn't down below. Okay, let's see. What is this? A gang stronghold? I can do that. Let's go. Let's go clear out this gang stronghold. Let's have some fun with it. That's not where I wanted to go with that, but that's fine. Look out. First, I need to take care of the snipers. They're gonna know a body has fallen. Is that the one that's up here? Yeah. Because there's 2 in this area. Guessing the plans that I need to burn. Maybe in the middle house. Or are those it right there? No, that's a chest. That's also a chest. Love to burn the plans if I knew where they frickin' were. They're gonna notice me. If I throw... Oh, I see them. I see the plans. Cool. It's fine. You guys don't have to worry about it. There's nothing going on, so I don't see shit. Ooh. An easy. This is a really easy pick right here. Gonna come right to the window, aren't you, buddy? Nah, I need to get to these plans first. Which are actually over there.
Did you see that? Amazing. She just
Oh, jeez, you scared me. Hmm. I think we have more resources than you guys have. I'll be honest. These guys don't. Hmm. Whip. Is there a chest over there? Nah, it's right up top. Hello, sir. What do you think happened to all your friends? Not good things. Alright. What's happening? Oh.
I've heard about you. Lighters, do away with this nuisance.
Away with me? Can I just kill you now? Actually. You know, I'm just leave it be. Because I want to fight you later on. You can run all you want. Because I want to fight you later. I want to fight you with all my gang there. Oh, yeah. Easy. Gotta figure out where these chests are. Since this is my territory now. First one's right here. Second one, I'm pretty sure is right through this window. And third. On the second floor of this area. Where I killed that man over there. And there's that right there.
Good day, Miss Fry.
Rubbish.
Easy enough. As for the next thing I want, we'll go and complete this mission. Nope.
Have you truly no recollection of the events that landed you in a cell?
Literally none.
My mind is blank, save for the glint of a silver object, the toll of a bell, and a presence of some sort.
A glint of silver and a tolling bell. I must say, you look very tired.
Are you in on this, sir?
Yes. I'm so very, very tired.
Now you're going to do a little job of work for me, aren't you?
Now I'm going to do a little job of work for you.
You've cost me a bit of money, mate, so I think it's only fair that you replenish my coffers with donations from the good people of London. You will steal money for me, won't you?
Yes. I will steal money for you.
What in the flying hell am I doing? Up.
Stop right there, you little thief!
Leave me alone!
Already got the money. Bye bye. Cool. There's another one right over here. Keep walking, Copper.
Help! Thief!
Cop didn't do anything, actually. That's hilarious. Cop saw me do that and nothing happened.
Oi! Get away from me, you dodger!
I've got your money, sir. I've done as you asked.
Good. Very good. Now, we can't have criminals like you roaming the streets. You will surrender to the police, won't you?
Yes, I will surrender to the police.
Oh, and when you do, you're going to do a silly little dance for them.
And that's how I got caught in the jail cell.
I say, you gave me a terrible fright, muttering about a man named Ezio.
Auditore?
I was hypnotized by Enzio Capelli, not a demon after all. Nor Italian, for that matter.
Sir, you need to pay for your crimes. I guess what I can do. Oh, that's one of the letters. I can grab this while I'm heading over there. go. We're in. Just up higher? Must be. It must be up a little higher. I will grab this net.
You have no business here. Farewell.
You're right, bye-bye. Hello, mailman. Yeah, because that made sense. We're going to go ahead. Maybe I can get him from the other. I can't. How far are you going up, sir? There's no way I'm getting him out of this house without eliminating anything else first. I have enough throwing knives for everybody in here. Cool. None of them in the upper floors figured out.
Mr. Capelli says I won't remember this when I'm finished.
Go invisible, please. I wonder if one of them walks down here. Can't move yet. You guys walk freaking fast. What I can do then... Wait.
We are looking for money.
I shall look over here.
He shouldn't have messed with an assassin, I'll tell you what. Yeah, sure you will. You walk down here, it's literally a death sentence, I hope you know. How do they know it's a she? There's two Fry twins.
I think someone's coming after me.
How do I know it's a she? How do they know it's a she? Go back to your shit.
Tell me who you are.
There's no getting of anyone. I don't know why she stopped there. Other guy's right there. How is this room?
I'm ready when you are.
The sooner I can put you out.
When he starts walking that way, I have to kidnap him.
Release me at once. I miss it. I'm not Italian. It was just for my act. Nobody wanted to see a British hypnotist.
I don't care.
I'll give you anything you want.
I would like you to be quiet. Are you a contemporary of Dr. Elliotson?
Never heard of the man.
Mesmerism as a criminal enterprise was not a bright idea.
How dare you? I'm a hypnotist.
Yeah, and you exploit people for money. Or you exploit people to do the dirty work for you to get money, and then they get put in jail. Because he's definitely...
This is really quite painful.
Good. Because you're not getting out.
Come on.
Bro! Yeah, are you guys good? My... What is going on? Oh god, he's on the roof! Oh jeez! That's cool. I didn't mean to run into them.
Slowly. Atta girl.
Not again.
You will make reparations for your crimes and liberate the innocents you've used.
Yeah, you get stuck in jail. Anyway, I'm probably going to end my stream there for today. I'm a little busy this afternoon, but I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I appreciate anybody watching me, and I will see you guys all in the next. Peace.